Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Q School event, already in progress. We're resuming action on the 5th hole. Let's get going. Wow, that was just striped. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one needs to kick left. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Little birdie look in here.
That'll sting a bit. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That will work. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, that's too bad.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Good shot there. Trying to get to even par with this putt. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Ah, that's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And there it is. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Absolutely flushed. From around 170 yards here, 4 strokes off the lead.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Sitting at 1 over. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left, pressure packed to say the least.
Well played, mate. Second shot here at the 10th.
That one's headed right and staying right.
It's a little wayward. Sitting at +1. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, well played. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
That was a gallant attempt. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
From around 220 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. That gets the job done. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's a little untidy. Henny, how's that ball lying?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. This putt for par here. Oh, just missed. This next putt is for bogey. And there it is. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Good shot there, Beamer. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This lie's not great.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
A bit long on that one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par here.
It was on a good line.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. This hole is a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Is that what they had in mind?
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Didn't that look good for a long time? "13 feet to the hole."
The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens.
In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Sitting at 2 over for the day. And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Not what the player was hoping for at week's end. Hopefully they can find some positives to take with them.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.